So we just spent about half an hour in season 7, episode 3 of Fire Away answering your questions, and we probably could have spent a week. So one of the comments I always make is that I wish people would call their HR lawyers before they act instead of making assumptions. Now, that comment assumes that every business owner has an employment lawyer, which we all know is not true. So, one thing I'll say now is every business owner should have their team of strategic advisors. You probably have a corporate lawyer, you probably have an accountant, you should have an HR lawyer as well and have that ongoing relationship. And then you should be reaching out because, as I often say, the reason our firm is so busy, and I don't want to complain about that, but the reason we're so busy is because people just don't treat their employment relationships as legal relationships. They don't take the time to think about how the law works before they act, or even think about the law at all. Often until they get the nasty demand letter from their employee's lawyer. So we still, and sometimes people assume that they spoke to a lawyer once, so they know everything they need to. And I still see people using the employment contract templates I drafted for them 15 years ago. Even though, as we talked about in season 7, episode 3 of Fire Away, we've seen dramatic changes to employment laws in many ways, including the treatment of employment contracts. So it's not just a one and done type of thing. You should have the ongoing relationship. And as we also talked about in that episode, and in probably many other episodes, without a good contract, your severance obligations can be massive. Take an extreme example: 24 months instead of 8 weeks of severance. So there are a lot of ways that you can be proactive, but we still get the calls after the fact. And when I ask someone, why didn't you call us before you let someone go? The typical answer is, well, we didn't want to incur the cost of emailing or calling our lawyer. So on that note, I want to mention one thing, which is, yeah, Rudner Law, we try to be a little bit different. We offer alternative billing solutions. And one thing we've been offering lately is subscription arrangements. So it's a fixed monthly fee. You have that cost certainty, but you're also not going to be charged for every email, every phone call, because we really want our clients to get the advice they need before they act. And we don't want you to be scared to call us. So bottom line is what I always say, and Mark said it during the episode earlier: if you think you need an employment lawyer, you probably do. So please reach out and, as I said earlier, develop that relationship with one.